Hello, Internet friends, and welcome back to My Way on the Way. This is Tony Woodall, and I'm here to talk to you today about why I want to walk the Camino. And it's not really a choice, I think, at this point. It's something I have to do. I have a video I can link you to wherever it's supposed to be pointing. I don't know how that's going to work right now, but I'll have a link for you from my previous video to watch the presentation by Jeff Davidson when he spoke about his journey on the Camino de Santiago Frances route. He came and spoke at our Golden Gate Breakfast Club uh, to talk about that. And I had watched The Way, the movie with Martin Sheen and his son Emilio Estevez, an amazing movie. That partly inspired me, just really amazed me at the ability to walk across Spain into these different cities and towns, meeting the people along the way and in each of these locations. And that just was amazing. I thought I have never been to Spain before. And I've never really been outside of the United States other than to the Caribbean when I've been on cruises. And that's, very limited experience. I'd never been to Europe except for 2 weeks in the summer of, I don't even remember what year it was, but paid for by our Uncle Sam. If you're from the United States, he sent me over there for a 2 week tour, and it was an amazing time. I actually did tour Bavaria during that time, but I'd always wanted to do more touring and more visiting to Europe and other places around the world. I have very limited experience. But anyway, I watched The Way. That was great. Somebody referred it to me when they heard that Jeff was coming. They asked me if I'd ever seen it. I had not. My friend Kim Wong said, you should watch this, and walking the Camino is one of her bucket list items. So I saw this video, or I saw this presentation by Jeff Davidson, and it just totally inspired me. I just got so emotional that I really need to do this, and I want to walk across Spain. And why do I want to do this is a question a lot of people get. Well, the first thought is back to an old song back when I was in high school by one of my favorite bands, Three Dog Night. And the song was, I've never been to Spain. And as soon as I saw this, it just brought that. Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music. They say the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. You don't abuse it, never gonna lose it. I can't refuse it. Whoa, well, that's part of it. The ladies in Spain was the one thing I thought about, but more so, I have never been to Spain, and I've always thought about going to Europe or going to different locations, and I've done a lot of, like I said, even in the Caribbean and other states in the United States, gone on a vacation there, but you really don't experience a lot there because you're going to and from with family or kids or whatever, and you're not really experiencing the culture per se. I went to the Caribbean a lot of times, but spent most of the time either at the pool or in the bars or casinos, things like that. Never really experienced those locations. So I thought, wow, I could take a tour, fly to Barcelona, fly to Madrid, go do some of these other cities and drive in Spain and go do that. But I really wouldn't experience that kind of culture experience that I really wanted unless I was able to walk across a country. And the thought that I could easily take 25, 35, 45 day trips and to go to different cities and meet different people along the way. As Jeff mentioned, over 300,000 people in 2019 walked the Camino de Santiago Frances route. So I just thought, wow, I've got this great opportunity to do something that I can do. And I think by walking across the country, it will give you a greater joy in experiencing the culture of that country and even the different regions of Spain. The other reason that I was inspired to do it is it's a big physical task. 500 miles, getting up and walking every single day, and walking 10, 15, 20 miles. That is an amazing physical accomplishment. And I want you to know, I, you know, most of my life, in my adult life, I was overweight. I had gotten up to 300 pounds, and in 2018, I had decided that I was going to lose weight to get down to my goal weight, which at the time I set as 185 pounds. And in September, the end of September of 2018, I reached 185 pounds. I was the best. I looked better than I did when I was 30. You'll put a picture here. You can see the difference, from when I was 300 pounds to 30, right here. This is an amazing feat of losing this weight here. So that made me feel amazing and powerful that I had now this weight. Not only did I lose that weight, I decided to do things that I had never, ever been able to do before, such as skydiving. I went skydiving here, jumped out of an airplane, actually did it 2 or 3 times. I just found I have 2 more tickets to go do, and I'm going to do that probably when I get back from Spain. I am going to skydive some more. But the main thing is, why do I want to do the Camino de Santiago? Because I can. I lost weight. I was up running 10 miles a day, 3 or 4 days a week, and every other day running a little bit less. But I was actually in the best shape of my life. And then August 16th, I can remember that day. I woke up that morning, got out of bed, and almost fell over. I had no idea what was going on. I had hardly any control of my legs. It had not ever happened to me. Here I was in the best shape of my life, feeling like I'm 30 all over again. And then all of a sudden, bam, I can hardly walk. There were days when I would bend over to pick up something and I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to stand back up again. I remember one day I was walking to the gym to go work out, and I looked in the window, and all of a sudden my legs buckled, no energy. I thought I was going to fall over. Several times at work, it was just the same way. I was beginning to think I was not going to be. What am I not going to be able to walk again? What the heck is going on? This has not happened. So I saw a friend of mine who is a chiropractor. She referred me to a neurologist so that I could find out what's going on. Well, I found out I have a spinal stenosis in my lower lumbar, C5 or L5 lumbar, and along with some degenerated discs. And towards the end of 2019, I thought maybe I wasn't going to be able to walk much longer. But I didn't let that bother me. I started meditating, and I started continuing to exercise and get better. And I was going to visualize this away. And I started feeling better. And, now I still have some pain in my legs. They don't work the way they normally are used to. But I know that I can do this, and I am going to prove my body wrong. And I am going to continue. I'm going to walk 500 miles. Actually, more is what I have planned. But I'm going to walk 500 miles across Spain and enjoy the heck out of that cultural experience, the history that's in Spain. The cathedral in Santiago de Compostela, originally started in the 800s, and it's still there today in the 2200. And it's, oh God, I just have to do it. One, for personal reasons, mainly because I know that I can do it, and I have the physical ability, even if at my age. And I think I'm much better shape than many people my age. And I continue to be that way and will be. So those are the main motivations, just to experience the culture across Spain and the different regions of Spain, to do something that I think is just an amazing physical feat and beat the issues that I have with my spine and the stenosis and all of that. And the third reason is it's a time to contemplate where I am at in the rest in my life, and where I'm going to be going with the rest of my life, the next chapter in my life, if you want to call it that. I'm 64, and the rest of my life I'm going to experience things that I've never done before. So I just want to let you know why I want to walk the Camino de Santiago, mainly because I believe I can. I will do it. So look forward to seeing you in the next video. I'll start talking about some of the equipment that I'm picking up. And by the way, this is not to share what I recommend. This is not a recommendation video. I have never walked the Camino. I am just getting ready to start. I'm preparing. Jeff Davidson, who you can watch the video of, he's kind of now my Camino coach. He's gotten me working out and taking more elevations and things like that. But I am so excited. Last year, you can see the shirt here, I actually did walk the Camino virtually in 2021, and I walked 500 miles. I actually walked more than that, but 500 miles through this virtual Camino item. And I have this wonderful award that I got for that you can see here, the Camino de Santiago, this wonderful thing. But I did walk 500 miles and virtually on this, so you can go to the Conqueror series. They have these great virtual hikes that you can do, where I've actually walked in the spirit of the Camino here in California, but did it virtually, whereas I walked along, I was actually walking the Camino de Santiago. And periodically, when I reached milestones, I would send myself postcards, and it was really exciting. So check out that. I'll put a link in the video for you for the Conqueror series. There's a lot of great virtual hikes that you can take. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Follow us. I hope you like this video. If you have any comments or questions, again, I'm not trying to offer advice, because I'm taking advice. If you have advice and you've walked any of the Caminos, please let me know what I need to bring. I've got equipment I'll be talking about here in the next few videos. So stay tuned, stay connected. Also, like the video, subscribe so that you can get it, and ring the notification bell so that you can do it and get the updates as I post them. Also, don't. I'm sorry about the singing. Hope you enjoyed that. Anyhow, one of my favorite songs. Have a great day.